Just don't want the empty floors. If I reach out, would you stay? Or pull your hand away? We're fine alone, we've learned to cope. We've carried scars, we've carried hope. But standing here, I have to say I don't want fine if love's okay. Maybe we don't need a plan. Maybe just a place to stand. No fixing you, no fixing me. Just staying where we're seen. We're fine alone, but maybe not tonight.
The lights are on, but I don't move. Every wall feels too big for this room. I thought silence meant some kind of peace, but it keeps asking things from me. My coat on the other chair, like you might still be there.
I tell myself it's just a habit, but habits mean you cared. Empty rooms sound louder at night. Every echo knows your name. I'm doing fine in the daylight, but after dark, it's not the same.
Days with noise,
Friends, routines, careful joys.
but when the door clicks shut behind me,
I hear everything I avoid. Empty rooms sound louder at night. They remember how breaking, I'm just listening to a love that still occurs. Maybe this is part of healing, letting absence speak its truth. If I sit here long enough, I might finally hear myself too. Empty rooms, but I'm still here. I don't know how to start this right, so I talk about the weather, the night. I keep my voice a little too calm, like I'm not hoping at all. I've learned to keep things light and slow, say just enough, never show. But something in the way you pause makes me wanna break my laws. Are you lonely too, or just being kind? Do you feel this space, or is it mine? I don't need the truth tonight, just tell me I'm not the only one.
I've been fine, at least that's true, in the way you learn to do. But some nights feel unfinished, like a sentence breaking through.
Are you lonely too, when the lights go low, when the small talk starts to go? I'm not asking for your heart, just a sign to start. If this is just a moment, we can let it pass us by. But if this is something real, we don't have to run tonight. or just like me. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
We sit close but not too near. Every word is sharp and clear, like we're drawing lines in air, just to prove we're careful.
I laugh where I should be quiet. Hold my hands where you can't see. Every thought feels like a secret. I'm afraid you're reading me.
We're talking without touching, like it's safer that way. Saying everything slowly, so nothing breaks.
I've been strong in my own skin, learned to let no one in, but the space between our hands devalued you then it did.
We're talking without touching, but my heart leans your way. I don't need you to promise, just don't fade. If I cross this line tonight, would you meet me halfway? I don't wanna be brave alone, I just wanna stay.
We've been here before somehow. Different faces, same doubts. We learned how to fall apart without making a sound.
I don't rush like I used to, I don't chase the spark. I've learned how to listen to the quiet parts.
We're older than a house, they still want what they want, but we know what it costs and what it takes to stay.
I don't dream in perfect lines, I dream in staying kind. If this love is slower now, I think that's fine.
We're older than our hearts, but we still feel the pull. We don't need forever tonight, just something true.
this love looks different now.
That doesn't mean it's less. It just knows how to stay without excess. We're older, still here. We're still here.
We didn't plan this very well, just coffee time to kill. You said you had an hour free, I said I did too.
I keep my hands around my cup, like I don't care enough. But I notice how you lean, like you're listening.
Do we call this a day?
Do we call this a day?
Or just two people passing time?
Do we call this a day?
I don't need a label now, just don't pretend it's nothing.
I tell a story that's too long. You laugh at the wrong part. I like the way this feels unplanned, like we didn't rehearse.
I tell a story that's too long. You laugh at the wrong part. I like the way this feels unplanned, like we didn't rehearse. Do we call this a date?
Do we call this a day?
Or leave it undefined?
Do we call this a day?
I don't wanna scare this off by naming it too soon.
If this is all it ever is, I think I'm still okay. But part of me is hoping you'll ask me to stay. Do we call this? Do we call this? Do we call this? Do we call this something more? Or do we call this something more? Something more? Or do we call this something more? Something more? Or do we call this something more? I lean and then I pull away, like I'm afraid of what I say. I tell myself to take it slow, but my heart doesn't listen. I've been on both sides of this, wanting more, wanting space. I don't wanna rush the truth or run from it. Halfway up, standing on the same doubt. I don't wanna lose myself, but I don't wanna lose you. I've learned how to protect my peace, even when it feels like leaving. But every time you say my name, I stop maybe it's just asking if we're brave. Still here.
We've been circling this line like we're scared to cross. Every time it gets too real, we start counting the cost.
I don't wanna say too much or hear you say goodbye, but pretending doesn't help when I'm already trying. Maybe we should soft run before this turns into pain. I don't wanna lose what we have by asking for more.
Everything good doesn't know before I get attached, but this feels different somehow, and that scares me back.
Maybe we should stop here. Say we tried enough, or maybe this is just the fear talking louder than us.
If I say I want you, will you hear the truth? Or only the risk that comes with it?
We don't need answers tonight, just a moment to breathe. I'm tired of forcing the future to look like something. I don't need to know the end or where this will go. I just wanna stay right here before we rush again. This is where we pause, not goodbye, not stay. Just letting the moment be what it is. I've been running from the quiet like it's something to fear, but standing here with you, it feels clear. clearer if you swear we pause. No pressure, no plan. Just two people learning how to stand. If we move again someday, let it be because we want to, not because we're afraid of stopping. Right here for now. I forgot how quiet it could be when I stopped reaching out. No one to lean on tonight, just myself. It's strange how being alone feels different now. Not like losing something, more like finding ground. I'm learning how to be alone again, without feeling left behind. I don't need to fill the silence to know I'm fine. I don't count the empty space like it's something wrong. I'm starting to enjoy my own company. I'm learning how to be alone again, without closing the door. If love comes back someday, I'll be ready for more. Being whole doesn't mean being alone forever. It just means I know who I Stopped explaining all my choices. Stop lowering my tone. I don't need permission anymore to feel at home.
I feel falling taller now, like you finally stayed, not running from the quiet or asking it to change. I've learned that loving someone starts with staying still,
Not asking them to save me or bend to my will. Loving me without apologies, and it changes how I see. Being whole doesn't mean alone. It means I choose my way. And if you walk beside me, it's because you stay. No apologies, just me. I used to wait for the right sign, for the ground to feel safe. Now I move when it feels honest, not when I'm afraid.
I don't chase what avoids me, I don't beg love to stay. If it comes freely, or it finds its way. I'm not waiting anymore for someone to choose. I'm already standing open with or without you. I used to confuse patience with staying small. Now I know my timing isn't wrong at all.
I'm not waiting anymore, but I'm not closed if you meet me here. You
the whole. Da, 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 da. I'm not waiting anymore, but I'm not closed. If you meet me here, you meet the whole. Choosing myself first didn't make me cold. It just made me honest and bold. I'm not waiting, still open. I didn't expect this moment, didn't plan your name, but something in the way you smile doesn't feel the same. You're not reaching like before, not asking me to stay. You look like you belong somewhere, even if I walk away. You feel different now, in the best way, like you found your balance and didn't trade it away. I'm not here to fill a space or be your missing part. I just want it to be real from the start. You feel different now, so do I, like we finally met, without disguise. If this is where we start again, it won't be from the ground, it'll be from who we are now. If action hurt, we start again. It won't be from the ground, it'll be from who we are. Battle. perfect plan or words too hard to keep. I just wanna know you won't disappear in silence. No promises, just honesty. It's the safest ground. We don't need to rush the truth. It's here now. No promises, just honesty. That's the safest ground. We don't need to rush the truth. It's here now. Oh, staying isn't saying forever. It's saying I'm here, and I'm not leaving quietly out of fear. Just honesty. That's enough. That's enough. We're not racing any clocks, no lines we have to cross. Every step feels lighter now without the cost. I don't feel the need to rush or prove what this could be. I just like the way you stay present with me. This is slow love, no fear, no running, no disguise. Just two people choosing calm over chaos. Chaos. I don't second guess the quiet or read between your lines. Everything feels honest here in its own time. This is slow love, no fear, no fixing what's not broken. If this is how it stays, I'm open. Open. If love deep quiet now, it doesn't mean it's weak. It just knows how to breathe and speak. This is so long. This is so long. This is so long. non fear. I don't need to read your scars or trace where they began. You don't owe me all your past, just who you are.
I don't need to be your answer or carry your weight. I just wanna walk beside you at your grace. We're not trying to fix each other or turn love into a cure. We're just staying honest and letting that be enough. We're not trying to fix each other or turn love into a cure. We're just staying honest and letting that be enough. I don't shrink to make this work or lose my shape. You don't hold me any tighter when I change. Oh, we're not trying to fix each other. We're not afraid to see that love doesn't mean repair. It means letting be. If we break someday, it won't be from pretending, but from choosing true over bending. Just as we are. I don't rehearse what I say. I don't brace for goodbye. Everything feels lighter when you're nearby. I've been in love with effort, with holding on tight, but this feels like breathing, not a fight. Staying feels easy, like nothing to prove. No fear dressed as passion, just me, you.
I don't second guess the quiet or fill every space. I trust the way we exist. I'll just pace fragile, it can grow.
If love isn't loud, it doesn't mean it's weak. It just knows how to stay and speak. Staying feels easy. I don't feel the need to hide or measure every step. I've seen what fear can cost and what it kept, and what asking for a map or a perfect view. I just wanna walk forward, knowing it's true. If this is love, I'm ready. Not rushing, not afraid. I'm choosing what feels honest and letting it stay.
I don't need it to be loud to know it's real. I can feel it in the quiet and how we feel.
If this is love, I'm ready to show up and stay. And not because I need you, but because I choose you. I've learned the difference between fear and care, and this feels like truth I can share. choose that. Not out of fear or need, but because it feels right to stay and believe. I don't wonder what else is out there, or keep one foot away. Everything I need is here, and how we stay. We choose this again and again, not because it's easy, but because it's us. We choose this. Again and again, not because it's easy, but because it's us. We choose this.
We don't erase what came before, we just don't live there now. Every scar is part of us, but not our vow.
I don't need this to be perfect or untouched by pain. I just want it to be honest from today. We're starting again, gently with open hands, not rewriting the past, just choosing who we are.
I don't feel the rush to prove or rush to define. Everything feels right in its own time.
We're starting again, gently, not afraid to begin. This isn't a second chance, it's a conscious one. This is where our story starts. It's not from empty ground. It's It's from everything we learned. We're starting